Hello, welcome to Newcastle. As you can see here, I'm just about to enter the high-level bridge, a very iconic bridge here in over the Tyne, and yeah, it is going to be quite a metaphor, I would say. It's pretty much Spurs aiming as high as they can, and when I show you the views, as you can see, it's going to be quite a high view. But yeah, I'm just here for the game here. It's St James's Park in a couple of hours' time. Spurs take on Newcastle in what is going to be an intriguing match. For many people who are into the race for the top four, this is going to be a pivotal one. It means that we'll extend the lead on Aston Villa before they play later on this afternoon. For Ange, as he said, and for me as well, it's just a case of gauging how far we've come this season. And let me just show you the views from here. As you can see, over there, that's the Tyne Bridge, and whole lot of graffiti. We'll come to that in a minute. Yeah, very iconic. I mean, this is just a very, they call it a high level bridge for a reason. You'll see why. Look at that for a view. And yeah, this bridge has been used for buses and also for one-way buses actually. But lovely view of Newcastle right there. As you can see, I'm just coming over from the Gateshead side because that's where I'm staying. And yeah, the iconic Gateshead Centre there, the art centre, and the rest of it, beautiful. But yeah, as we come back to me, it's going to be an interesting game. I mean, last season, you may remember, if you luckily forget, came here, we got absolutely battered 6-1 in a show that was so embarrassing. I've tried not to remember it, but yeah, it has been a interesting changeover since then, those times, and well, we're kind of looking forward to getting the double over Newcastle for the first time in a long time after we beat them 4-1 at home. Should have been 4-0, but of course that mistake at the very end led to what we're seeing, what's the result that we saw. But for the rest of it, clean bill of health. I know Newcastle have a lot of injuries. They're pretty much where we were a few months ago, aren't they? A lot of injuries, but that front line is still there. They still have the likes of Gordon to call on. They still have the likes of Isak to call on. So they got the firepower. It's just a case of keeping it out, really. Their young prodigies out as well. Whereas for Spurs, clean bill of health. We have clean bill of health. Richarlison was ruled out by Postecoglou yesterday in the press conference, and so yeah, it is going to be a game where we might have to rely on Sonny up front again, which should be interesting. Hopefully he'll carry on in the same vein that he has, might get a couple of goals or two. But yeah, it is an interesting one here, a very interesting one. Looking forward to it. It'll be in a couple of hours' time. So I imagine it'll be the same team that played against Nottingham Forest and won 3-1. So no changes or surprises there. But for Newcastle, all I probably know is that Isak will be starting, that Gordon will be starting, and other than that, it will be a bit of a lottery, but we shall find out. But yeah, cannot wait.